Charlie Cox, Daredevil himself, the star of the upcoming Daredevil Born Again, praises the use of CG in the Daredevil sequence we saw in She-Hulk, and he's super excited to see how CG can be augmented with real life to be able to give us the Daredevil straight from the comics. So before we get into this, look, I know CG gets a bad rep. Cinephiles especially hate CG, but some of their favorite films are literally covered in CG, like doused in it. It's so obvious you can tell, but again, I get it. And trust me, I have my criticisms with CG. Some of the CG in She-Hulk and much of the CG in Thor: Love and Thunder is absolutely horrendous. You can see that they're rushing. Then there's good CG. Again, some of it happens in She-Hulk. The Daredevil sequence where he's fighting in the hallway, in the blue hallway, Charlie Cox revealed that sequence used plenty of CG, and he talks about how it compared to before. So what he reveals was, back when they were doing the Netflix shows, ABC did not have all the money for the CG and the budget because they spent a lot of it shooting in New York on locations. So the reason he didn't do all the acrobatics you saw him do in She-Hulk, for example, the reason that there was minimal action, and the reason he wasn't using his billy clubs and doing what Daredevil does with them is because it's all CG. In She-Hulk, when he's in that hallway, when he's doing the action sequence in the hallway, when he uses the billy club and bounces off the wall, for example, when he splits it in two and whips one of the dudes in the face, that's CG. And he says that now that they have this budget, he's excited because they can go full into it, add in CG elements, and make it seem like Daredevil is literally jumping off the page at you. And it's going to look convincing because of the nature of what they have to do with it and how they're going to handle the fight choreography. And he said it's going to be exciting because there was a sequence in season 3 where they had to throw something at him and he had to catch it, obviously in the fight versus Bullseye. We know what he's talking about. And he says they essentially threw a green ball at him and he had to catch it, and that was it. That was like the one sequence. But now they can do more of that easier and he doesn't have to worry about it, and CG's gotten so much better that they can literally do more quicker, safer, and make it look better. Which, again, I'm going to agree with all of it, because there's plenty of moments in Daredevil season 1, 2, 3, and all the Netflix shows where you can see that they were so held back. It's just really sad. But now, they don't have to worry about that. They need a good CG sequence to add on top of what they already shot. Perfect. So you can see how, when inevitably, when Bullseye shows back up and they do a rematch, those two are going to go at it, and it's going to be absolutely spectacular.